You just go, buddy, go. You can do it. It's fine. Nobody's gonna do anything to you. I guarantee. No one's going to do anything to you. Don't worry about the man up on the hill. Oh, but you might want to watch out for that one. That looks pretty dangerous. Okay, so we have stormtroopers on our squad. No big deal. Hey guys, welcome into the PuggoReborn channel. Today we're playing Call to Arms Gate to Hell. This is my Hardcore Soviet campaign. This is day 3, and we hit our goal. If you've been watching this series, we've been trying to get to the T-35 as fast as possible. My prediction was, at least, I don't know if I said it on camera for day 1, but maybe I did. But my goal was to get there by day 4. We got there by day 3. So this is pretty powerful. We're on attacking missions now, because the first one's attack, second day is defend, and now we're back on attack. So it'll be very interesting to see how this thing actually performs. I have used this now a few times. I have used it in the more recent past, playing skirmish with some friends. And I did notice a few things about it. So let's talk about that first. So the T-35 comes with 11 crewmen. And in this tank, you're going to see, or around this tank, you're going to see armor plating around the actual tracks. Now, this armor plating can be blown off. It's literally a buffer before all hell breaks loose. So if we get shot at broadside, we need to fix that crap quickly. These turrets need to be on the ball, which we'll talk about in a second. So this thing sitting like a sitting duck is a massive sitting duck, as you can see with the size of the actual human character here and the actual tank. This is a pretty easy target to hit, so we got to keep that in mind. However, even though it's easy to hit and the engine is massive and exposed in the back, the thing that makes this thing so dangerous is, well, you guessed it, the turrets. The actual turrets that are on this weapon will make up for it with the big gun on top, the 76 cannon on top, the 45 cannon underneath, which ends up being 2 of them, and each one of these cannons has a MG on here, the DT. DT is not crazy, whatever, but it still will get the job done. 1, 2, 3, right here in the corner, 4, and 5. So there's a lot of killing power on this tank. There's 2 things that you need to worry about when playing this game, in my opinion. It's the survivability and time to kill. Notice how that's like offense and defense, because that's what really matters when you're playing this game. That's my personal opinion, and this is one of those weird ones. So my original setup was to do 2 of these, but the issue that I came across was not having call sign 3. These tanks, I didn't know this, have a 35 unit cap. What that means is that of the 60, 35 can only fit 1 of these. If it was 2 30s, then it'd be 60, but we need a 70 in order to fit 2 of these in 1 call sign, which is pretty wild because I don't think these are as crazy. I also didn't say this, but the highest armor points on this tank is a 30. That is not very high for what would be considered a tier 3 tank. So keep that in mind as well if you do end up using this. And once these guys start dying, I mean, it's like every hit kills one of them, it feels like. So keep that in mind. But yeah, so we could only fit 1 of these. I almost went with 2, but we need more firepower. We need more support. They are incredibly slow, actually. Let me go back to that. So yeah, 29 for speed. Just terrible. Kilometers, it's terrible. This is crawling. So I ended up going with a commander, medic, 2 T-26 early versions, and a mid T-26 version. Then I ended up going with the, which I just had bought this, put it on here, is this 45 cannon. This is just as, again, a buffer, something that we can fall back on, and also ammo crate, because Lord knows this thing is going to be pumping out insane amounts of shells. Now, in terms of our future content, what I'm looking out of the series, providing that we survive this round, I feel like we should, especially because I made that quick adjustment for more tanks. What I would like to unlock next is the illustrious SMK. That was the farther down the line tank that I wanted to go for, but we are going to get it after this mission. Getting the SMK is going to be great. Getting a KV-1 is next level. Okay, so I wouldn't mind getting a KV-1. Or even this other T-35. It's a later version T-35. That would be pretty cool. The other thing that I'd like to do is I'm trying to do this in a non-meta format. I want to do it in a different way. I want to try things that I haven't tried before or things that I've had limited time with. So that way you guys can get a view of it too and make a judgment call for yourself. So we'll see how that goes. The next thing would be like the BM-13 Katusha. I believe it's Katusha, something like that. Katusha truck. Those are the rocket barrages. That'd be a lot of fun. Let's have some fun with this campaign. Let's do something different. If for some reason it does fall out, right? It could happen. This match could be the one. If that does happen, guys, I apologize. We'll continue out. We'll do a different campaign, whatever the case is. I'm not afraid to lose. I would rather you guys have fun watching me lose than you guys be bored watching me win. So keep that in mind. If you guys do like this content, well, we'll talk about it during the loading screen. So let's look at this. So we have all these different options. Being that we're going to be... I don't want to take a really difficult one, and I know that's probably not the right answer, but what I want, just based on this, I would really like to get the extra research points. Why? Because if we get the when we get the SMK, we need to also supplement getting the call sign 3. We need call sign 3 to get 2 of those together, because if we're gonna have them, we better use them. And we can't really use them very effectively if we only have 2 call signs, and it's only going to get more difficult from here. So let's do that. Let's pick this one right here. It is a 1 risk, so I'm not going to be complaining about that. And it's going to be the railway yard. So this one's interesting. This is really powerful for the 76 cannons. But we'll see. Here we go. As it's loading up, as always, guys, if you do enjoy this content, if it's something you want to see more of, the best way to let me know is by a like or comment. When you comment, the algorithm for YouTube puts my videos forward. It's up to you guys if you want to do this. I greatly appreciate it. If you don't, just sit back, relax, enjoy this. This is for everyone. This is just for fun. So, got hair in my mouth. Dogs. Pug problems, you know? So. The other thing, too, I've been dealing with some crazy allergies. This year has been nuts, so I'm dealing with that. Let's pause it real quick. This is beautiful. Holy crap, this is a great setup. So literally, they're right next to each other. So all we have to do is take this point, and I love this point. It's probably too dark for you guys to see. Let me unpause, let it lighten up a little bit. We'll start with we're gonna start with the other. These other guys. We're going to pause again. There we go. Now you guys can actually see what's going on. Okay, so I like this setup here. We didn't actually have to go into the town. Usually when I'm playing this map, it always seems to be that I get the factory right here. And then I also get the... Where's it at? It's like... I do get that one that's over here. It's D, I think it was. But I also get one over here somewhere. Geez, I should know this. Maybe it is the lumberyard. I know I've had the lumberyard, but yeah, this one I always get. So this is really nice. Plus, their reinforcements have to come up this main road, which we could probably set up something nice. Something nice to stop them. We're just going to hold this point for starters. The goal here would be to get them in their ASA freaking P. Excuse me. I just had lunch as well, so... I'm just going to get these guys all set up here. We're going to go like this. We want to get them moving. The only thing I'm worried about would be mines. Oh. We're going to just so that they're already moving right when I get off the pause here. And then the commander is vital. So let's just see if this is actually... Okay, yeah, it didn't move. That's alright. Want to spread out these tanks because the truth of the matter is there's gonna be some AT rifles up the road, so we'll go with that. Oh, we're gonna have the big tank here in just a second. I want you to be very careful here. I want you to just be able to see. Let's just take out these guys to start. I'm gonna have you go into the woods. You, I want over here. Again, we need to be quick about this. Take advantage where we can. The terrain is actually pretty flat. You do get this big hill. That's one thing I love about point D here, because once we get this hill, I mean, we got free range. We got free range of the whole thing. That's gonna be sick. I just hope that this tank provides. I hope it shows out. I mean, luckily it doesn't have to go very far. I'd be more concerned if we had to go across the map, but being we don't really have to go that far, that's gonna be really nice. Okay. Again, we're gonna surround a little bit, just move forward. We're gonna creep forward with that. You need to be looking this way at all times, brother. You gotta see what's going on over here. There we go. Nope, don't. Okay, move up while they're distracted. Okay. It's just a pioneer. Oh, we gotta... No. There we go. Leave it alone, they're gonna empty. Gonna go to the AP. Crawl forward a little bit more. Now we have attack on each side. Thought I heard a cannon of some sort. Oh, they did. Where is he? What's over here? Come on. There we go. That didn't kill him, what? Come on, pot shot him. Ah! There we go. Woo, baby. Get out of my face. We gotta blow up this, oh shoot. Okay, I want to be careful. We do need to get this thing fixed. Let's move up our... Set up our next call sign. I just don't want any surprises here. Move up like this. I'm gonna actually move this thing on my own here. Now again, in the last episode, we did end up having that assault on us where somehow the soldiers got behind my tank. I was actually very surprised by this. Okay. And so yeah, we don't want that to happen again. Alright, let's move into the base. We're gonna get our commander. Come on, jabroni. Yep. Good. Oh, is that an AT? Or that's a... No. Grenadier. Okay, we're gonna move in. I want you to actually move up to here. This is dangerous. I don't usually like doing it like this, but... Okay, we have 4 points. Okay, we're good. Let's get our boys all spread out. Whenever you get... This is why... I've been asked this already a few times, like, why do I pick these crap infantry? I mean, like, because you can get cheaper cost infantry, and maybe there's a few of them. Or not as many. I'm sorry, I'm saying it all wrong. Oh, we got another AT. Keep going. Okay. You need to be forward here. Okay, you, sir. Fix the tank. Okay. So the reason why I like having little guys, or a lot of crap units, is because when 76 cannons fire, they blow up individual targets. If they're not all grouped together or not whatever, who cares if you lose them? It's not about keeping all of them. It's about just utilizing their abilities to just spot the enemy. So here we go. Here's something right here. So we need to back up. Fire at them. There we go. Good hit, good hit. There we go. There we go. Alright, alright. We're gonna switch. We're gonna give them a little bit of help here. Okay, tank is gone. Right on. Taken care of. Oh, what do we got? We got a... Oh, that was a good shot. Alright, boys. You guys, we need to keep you guys alive. You're the better of them. Well, you know what? We're gonna go like this. And we're gonna keep you only attack if fired at. And actually, one of you, we're gonna put on the cannon here. There we go. Okay. We're good in that regard. Alright, so while that's happening... No. You... Gonna keep him here. We have a good defense going on right now. I want him only attacking if he's spotted, but I want him in the tree line. Again, I usually have scouts, guys. I'm not using scouts now, which honestly sucks. Ooh, he's not fixing it, is he? Yeah. You just... Go, buddy, go! You can do it! It's fine, nobody's gonna do anything to you, I guarantee. No one's going to do anything to you. Don't worry about the man up on the hill. Oh, but you might want to watch out for that one. That looks pretty dangerous. Okay, so we have stormtroopers on our squad. No big deal. You know, what do you do, right? That was actually really poor. Back up, back up, back up. Alright, let's get... we don't even have the big tank here yet. We need to get this monster right in the middle here. And then, you guys should be good. Oh, we do have a soldier down, so we'll... We'll run over here. Get you in a bush. If I can get him in a bush here. He's not wanting to do that. Go with that, and then I want somebody closer, kind of like, yes, here. Perfect. Oh, we got another tank. Oh, you got the wrong. There we go, he's gone. Yep. There we go. Don't you run him over. Good lord. Okay, okay, okay. Let's calm down a little bit more, boys. I'm gonna move this forward just because I don't trust this thing. I don't trust it to stay on its own. That's, yeah, that'll make... That should help out a little bit. Again, I do want some soldiers extra. I was talking about that a second ago and then everything went to hell. The reason is just simply because I want to take over their equipment. We need money, especially with what we're going to be getting here soon. Justify the spending. This really sucks, though. We have... These guys are getting spotted way too easy. Ooh, we have... Looks like some dust popped up over here. So that's, Not sure I like that. Let's get our medic over here. We do have another vehicle coming. Not for long. Okay, get down. Stay in there. Next thing. Holy crap. I don't think we can fix this. I don't know. So our big tank must have knocked him over. This is nice. Oh man. Look at the firepower, guys. Holy crap. Oh shoot, AT. Oh shoot, he's gone. Oh my gosh. You know, these might not be the strongest things in the world. Like, obviously this boat is doing its job, and I love that. But like, ooh, here we go. Four, I think. Okay, switch back to one. There we go, they're gone. We do have some soldiers trying to sneak up the side here. Or one soldier. Not anymore. Oh, another. Oh, we got another truck coming here. It's all good here. I wonder if two can. No, yeah, two's got it here. There we go. They're gone. We got another truck, it looks like, coming up the road. I saw like a quick glimpse of it. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, shoot. We gotta get our other medic here. Help him up. We can still heal this guy, it looks like. Oh, I grabbed the wrong medic. Crap. Well, let's see if he can... See if we can get this man back up. We are gonna need this ammo crate now. I'm gonna bring it right in. Oh, yep, we have a good... Okay, we got an AA gun up ahead. Or no, that's, wow, okay. Well, it doesn't matter now, he's gone. That was a little scary, because, I just know how dangerous that can be. This needs to be gone already. Oh yeah, and they never fixed this tank. To back it up a little bit so it has a little bit of room to be fixed. Let's try that. He's fixing the truck. Will it actually work? That is the question. Let's get our I didn't do this with the commander, but let's get him in the What's going on here? Usually this is hilarious. Wow, great job, man. Holy crap, it's actually working. So let's do, what is it, F6, and we will... There we go. That made the difference right there. Let's go, see, a little bit farther back, yeah. So that forces them to advance. I don't want you in here. Get you back. He's still fixing that truck. Yeah. So if you have a scout, for instance, right? So if we're using recon units, I like to get the recon units up high like this. I also like to get them in the bushes and so on. This is kind of tough. I don't like that we have soldiers that have to be so high or so far forward. It's like... if you don't have the viewing range, it almost doesn't make that much sense. Or it doesn't make much sense. Get our medic back out of here. Want them in the back, obviously. Let's see if we can actually get some... No. Cannot yet. Now, with that in mind, we do need to fix this up. Focus on this. I'm going to move it over into this direction over here. We're going to put it off to the side. Ooh, he's trying to pop the smoke. But yeah, I want to get him off to the side. It really sucks because they're destroying these stinking tanks. I would have loved to have had this, but we do have this tier 2. What is it here? Osif E. So tier 3, Osif E. Alright. So like I said, this is about done. We're gonna actually move this over now. I just want it out of the way because we're gonna start doing our advancement. We'll take these guys off for now. Did we lose a guy in this tank? We did, didn't we? Let me see the efficiency. Nope. No, we just have passengers. So the efficiency is 113 right now. These guys have got to get up. Yeah, they're all upgraded 1. We can have passengers now. We don't need passengers. Again, I want to move these guys out. I would need to tip this truck back over, and I'm kind of feeling as if that might not be a good idea. So we're going to move up the T8, or the T8. T-26 is the old version, T-26. Start with that. I'm going to... Yeah, this is... Let's just move up like this. I don't want them too far out because, again, if we don't have the line of sight, we're going to have troubles. Watch out that way. You, sir, need to probably move up just a little bit more. Oh, what do we got? Okay. It's okay. Two. Yep. I'm willing to sacrifice it. Okay. Got the little... Okay, that's fine. Yep. No. Get behind this. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so now that we know he's here, there we go. You are the guardian angel. Said this before, we're gonna move up. I want this guy dead. We know that there's nobody on... So far, there's nothing on this side that we have concern for, and we do have this valley here, which can protect us quite a bit. If they're hitting just the head, that's fine. We're gonna pot shot a little bit, see if we can't kill the guy on the gun. Hit it. I'm hearing the hits, but... There we go. There we go, that's one guy down. We'll let him just sit there. There we go, gone. Alright, moving up. I am going to keep the T-26 back here just as backup if absolutely need be. We'll have them fix that. I do want to move up some soldiers here. Move up some soldiers, maybe. Over on this side here. We do need the commander at some point. The MG can move up. Put the MG right on the back there. Okay, so now I have this guy. Let's see. I want him to pick up this. Oh man, we lost this truck, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay. Okay, we're gonna move him over. The truck's gone inside. So we did lose a lot of the equipment, unfortunately. But this defense was so well aided. Alright, perfect. And the fact that we're going to walk out with this tank here, I was not expecting to see that, but I can understand. If the game does notice that I have a tier 3 tank, they're going to probably produce them. Sadly, it's like, you know, it's not... It's a tier 3 tank, but I mean, is it really that... Is it that good of a tank? That's the question. I do think this, obviously, it's a good tank. Like, it provided incredible value. When that thing was hammering and we had guys coming from the, like, the northwest, west, and from the south, and just kind of angling around, we were able to get the firepower in all directions, which I can't say enough about. Obviously, that's what you want to see, but... I'm going to move him up a little bit closer. I did say I didn't want to get him into the fight like this, but we're going to throw these soldiers ahead. I do like the range, though. I was actually really surprised. Once the commander was able to see this area, like, man, what a difference that made. Oh, I want you guys in the trench. I want you spread out through the trench, please, and thank you. That tank will be done shortly. I'm going to actually try to move this tank out of the way. The commander now can move up because we're taking that point. It'll be done in seconds here if I can just get the commander. We'll put him in the crater. If you guys have any questions about the game or anything you want to know, whatever it is, just let me know. Guys, I love answering questions. I love helping out people. I love doing this, guys. Like, this is so much fun. And I'm so happy that this turned out, this match. I honestly didn't know what we were going to get out of this, and I didn't know if we were putting enough firepower. But as long as we had the T-26s, which actually, let's talk about that. The low T-26 was eating some of those freaking... let's get up to crouch here. That's pretty cool. But anyways, the T-26 was just tanking the AT rifles. Very, very surprised by that. I was not expecting them to outperform like they did. And... it allowed me to actually get this into the base and cover up some of the lacking, I guess you could say. Gotta go back to fixing this here. We didn't get that done. We did lose some soldiers. We do have... We're about to take this point over. Bing, and we won. But of course, I'm gonna pause here once this says we win. Yep. All right, guys. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna get everything set up here. I hope you guys did like this fight at least. This was a blast. This is what I wanted to actually produce for you guys. It's not like I feel like the first episode I recorded it at 7 in the morning, and like I just wasn't happy with what I produced for you guys. Like I wasn't energetic, I wasn't myself, and I was just trying to get through the day essentially. So, okay, get in the tank. Go in the tank there. Well, we might not have to pause the game. So anyways, listen, guys, I want to produce the best content possible for you. It is fun for me. It is incredibly fun to do this, to make this content. I can't tell you how much I care about this community, how much it means that even the YouTubers in this community are very tight-knit. They're all talkative. They want people to be engaged, and I think we all know, we've had, like, behind the scenes, we've had plenty of conversations of like what really the excitement is all about right now. Like Liberation coming out brings in the US, and whether you like the US, you know, content in games and stuff, like the US, we have a huge market here in the States. And this is like, if of course any country wants to relate, I think one of the coolest things is this game put Finland in front of so many other countries. Like they could have gone with Italy, you know, they could even go Japan if they wanted to go in Orthodox or some, you know, whatever. But you know, I think it's important to get some of the big dogs in there and then show them, because they already have the content showing, hey, we're gonna use Finland, hey, you know, we want to bring in the US. It's not part of the Eastern Front, but we're gonna make Liberation to add these other things. And you know British isn't far behind. The British have got it. The British are coming, you know, so I gotta imagine. Let's see if this works here. I'm gonna try to flip this thing over. If you guys are still watching this, hey, I appreciate, of course, watch time is a huge thing on YouTube. You guys aren't just numbers to me. I love chatting with you too. And I do have a Discord. There is a link in the description section below if you would like to join. I might have to get the big tank for this. Maybe I can ram it. If you guys would like to join the Discord, guys, I do pop in and play every so often. If you guys are wanting to play the game, by all means, I love playing this with people. It's fun. It's a fun game. I'm definitely down for that. All right, we're gonna pause here. I'm gonna come back around and try to flip this bad boy over. All right, boys and girls. He flipped it over. He can flip it back over, right? We'll see. Oh, stop. Okay, so now we know, depending on the size of the tank, you can actually flip things over. I thought that I might have been able to do it with this, but apparently that is not the case. And let's see. The wheels are damaged. Yeah, so those were the wheels that were on that side, so that makes sense. It's crazy. Okay, so we did it. We ended up taking over both points. Again, this could not have been any better. If we had started here and we had to go all the way over to the factory, who knows what hell we could have, because all the units hiding you know, hiding in these little spots. They come running out. They throw their AT grenades. I like defending in these areas because it forces bigger tanks to get into close quarters, which, yeah, not fun. All right, we'll finish this. We won. Another notch on the belt. All right. Now let's see what everything looked like. Who'd really performed. We did end up getting 3 total research points. We got a little bit of money. We're going to actually get a lot by selling those. Okay, so the best units. Actually, T-35 was technically the 3rd best. And that makes sense. The 45 mil ended up kicking butt. I put it on the front line, took out 4 vehicles. I think that's where it's really getting its high score. But it's all about the clutch. What did they clutch out of that? So besides the details here, yeah. I mean, listen, 48 infantry. Infantry can be just as dangerous. These artillerymen, they killed 1 infantry by themselves, which ends up getting a 6,000% effectiveness. Good for him. Okay, so let's start with this. Let's just get rid of the stuff we're not going to use. It is sad to see him go, but I love watching him leave. So let's look at what. So we have a lot of ammunition to refill. Starting with the T-35, that does make sense. If there's anything I can get rid of and just rebuy, sometimes that's just the best way to do it. I feel as if this is one of them. Was it 222 or 200? So it costs 200. I can sell it for half that. Let's sell it for half. The ammunition problem can be a real big problem if you're not watching it. No, it wasn't that one. Yeah, I expected that to be more. So we could actually get rid of these as well. Let's look at the price difference. I want to do this now, guys, just because I'd rather just not have to do it in the next episode or in between. I guess I could do it in between. I can figure that out. Let's do that, then. I'll figure this out. Let's go to the research tree. We have 4 points, so we did it. We freaking did it. Boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves the SMK. It is official. And it doesn't cost as much. I mean, it costs more money than the T-35, but I don't know enough I don't really know. What's the armor? 60? I love it. I freaking love it already. This is dirty. The max range, it's not very fast. I didn't expect it to be that fast. This thing's just a big old hulking turd. But between the cannons, it is sporting the same cannon. It's really not that powerful based on what I'm seeing. But so here's what you need to do. If you ever want to know what the actual penetration is, you have to switch through the ammo. You can't just assume that that's just universal. It is talking about a specific ammo type. It might be HE that we're looking at right now. Usually HE is continuation. It could be like 63, 63, 63. But it's tough to say. You actually have to filter through. When you end a match, switch to the ammunition you want to know about. And then when you come back to the screen, you can figure out what it is. So we have ourselves an SMK. Stupid excited about that. In terms of the next research, we could get the next version of the T-35. Actually, let's look at that real quick. If you guys are cool with that, if you're still watching, let's look at the T. So this is the later version right here. 70 armor. 70 armor. Better turret heads, it looks like. Wow, I honestly have never seen this. I've never actually... I guess I just kind of assumed it looked the same as the other one. So we just are jam-packed, better armor. You can tell just by the armor plating on the side, because if we go to the T-35, you can see how massive... So this has got a better armor composition. I might actually do this. The problem that I'm having with the T-35, the issue that I'm seeing right now, is the fact that it just doesn't have armor. One AT cannon, even like the 3.7 cannon that I'm using, or actually it's a 45. Even the 45 cannon that I was using, like that thing could mess this tank up. But let's do that. Let's just do it. We'll do it right now. So we'll just actually hold the phone. I'm getting ahead of myself. I would love that cannon, but realistically, we're going into a defense. We're not going to have the artillery. We could get the 76. I don't want to do the meta thing, but I will be honest. It's going to be kind of difficult. It's not going to be kind of. It's going to be difficult. Let's go higher up then. Again, we have to get this call sign. We have to get the call sign. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do the smart thing. Let's do the smart thing. Get a command squad. We'll upgrade to the call sign 3 after day 4, and then we can worry about that tank. Doesn't make it feel good, but at least we have something that can hold up in the meantime. So, anyways, guys, if you did like this content, I don't want to hold you up anymore. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for dealing with me, and I hope you liked that. That was a blast. That was stupid fun. So, I will see you guys in day 4.